5th edition Nagaland Fashion Week 2025 to Joakali shuru hoigina aji November 14 de Central Plaza Mall Kohima pra day 2 lushe aji day 2 de workshop program lushe good resource person do Raj Muragohain takishe janai diase ki NFW 2025 to Nagaland Designers Association para organize kura lagase Nagaland Fashion Week 2025 to aha kali November 15 de khatam hobo day 2 laga program details sai sabo.
My great pleasure to welcome each and every one of you to this special seminar. Today we gathered to honor the heart of our fashion identity, the wearers, artisans and traditions bearers whose skill, creativity and dedication keep our heritage alive. As the fashion world evolves, it is our responsibility to ensure that our weavers move forward with it, equipped, empowered, and celebration. Nagaland Fashion Week is not only about runway, but bringing designers, weavers, artisans under one platform. Nagaland Designers Association designers asekuna kali kapra hi sila thakibo itbi nahe. We are also very much focused mohandi kapra banake motif kini ka olabo ki kare khadibo etu so weavers obi sila mano obi lag etu khando so designer bi aside abun handi weavers asekuna nijer choto bhabana nabe abun handi designer is also one of the great designers in the textile sector. Ini kasih tu itu kan ini nijer laga ki like ki de khushi paase itu tu focus करना भाग काम करना मुझे सब एक ही लोगों ने उच्चीव लगानी Nagaland Designer Association दो form करना एक ही लोगों हाथ उठाना उन्हें बोले करने ही मुझे itu every year program भी like seminar kami kori thake aru itu barne Nagaland Fashion Week ase bole khali fashion show kurna runway kurna itu tu mukhan lamon pura na unje weavers kan bi artisan ek hi logo ek itu seminar organize kurna abang kan so invite kori ase and I extend a warm welcome to our research person Raj Muragohain, Orient Processors Private Limited. Sir, we are very much welcome you, and I request you to kindly come on the stage and receive a memento from our Nagaland Designer Association. Thank you, sir. And this is a label holder. This is locally twisted by hand and then weaved by hand. This is a very pure original handmade. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
We also have another presentation from Weaving and Handloom Handicrafts Society Training Center, Chozuba Peg, who would also like to acknowledge the Orient Processors. So, Weaving and Handloom Handicrafts Society representative Ahigina, Taikandi presentation di Tangi Diase.
With advanced imported machinery, manufacturing yarn that's knotless, color fast, and ready for the hand that brings it to life. We've built a legacy of quality with brands like Ramdenu, Raishnu, Bamboo Bliss, Erica, and Orient Pack. Today, Orient's yarn reaches every corner of the Northeast, from the weaving hollands of Assam, Manipur, and Meghalaya to the vibrant clusters of Mizoram, Nagaland, Arunachal Pradesh, Tripura, and Sikkim. Our distribution network extends far beyond these regions, supplying yarn to handloom cooperatives, local markets, and trading communities across Eastern India, including West Bengal, along with multiple neighboring provinces, and growing every year. With Orfab, we go a step further, curating collections that are not just woven, but revived, not just designed, but dignified. We don't operate from a distance, we're on the ground, distributing yarn, supporting weaver livelihoods, and keeping regional identities alive, stitch by stitch. This is how we see yarn, not just material, but a movement. Orient yarn, engineered for excellence, built with tradition and trusted by thousands. Woven in the Northeast, celebrated across India.
Good morning. So firstly, I want to thank the Nagaland Designers Association, Mr. Rousseau sir, for giving us this opportunity and the honor to be here in Nagaland. Then I would also like to welcome the fashion students. I believe we are joined by fashion students over. Then I would love to welcome our artisans that are present here. Kinika se? Bhala se? Acha, namaskar. I am Raj Puragamai. I come from Orient Group. I am joined by my marketing executive, Mr. Pankaj Sharma over here, and also my packing head, Mr. Chiranjeev Puragamai. So we come from Guwahati, Assam. This is our first time in Kohima, Nagaland. So we are already a little familiar. We've been to the cathedral. We're familiar with all the akhones and the anishis and all the smoked pork and all the other items in the menu area. So this is our first time. We're loving it. The weather is amazing. Kohima has been really kind to us. Beautiful state, of course. Anyway, so before we start, I just want to give you a recap. I just want to give you a little history on the different textile trends that have taken over the Northeast over the centuries, over the last multiple decades. And obviously then I would also love to talk about the Orient advantage. So anyway, so let's go back a little, let's talk about in the 90s. So in the 90s, Northeast was much colder. I'm sorry, I hope the viewers will understand a little if someone can maybe interpret it to them. Nagamese but anyway, I'll continue. So in the 90s, the climate in Northeast was much colder than it is today. And obviously, we were looked at, and we were a little backward than the mainland, right? So in the 90s, since Northeast was much colder than it is today, that's when acrylic penetrated the market. Now, acrylic is basically an affordable form of wool. It's synthetic wool, but it's affordable, right? So, acrylic came into the market because the climate was colder, and slowly after that, polyester came into the market. Now, polyester came in not because of the warmth, but because it was color fast. The color was bright, and the color was fast. It doesn't bleed. The color doesn't bleed. So wrong nazai is what I'm trying to say for polyester, and for acrylic, goram. I'm basically saying it gave warmth. Then fast forward, to a couple of decades later. In Northeast, our USP is handloom, always has been handloom, and always will be handloom, hopefully, right? So in every hook and corner of the Northeast, in each home, there has been looms. So the founder of Orient Group initially saw his mother struggling with poor quality yarn. So obviously, in every household there was a loom. So the founder of Orient Group's mother also used to weave, and he used to see, as a young boy, he used to see his mother struggling, with poor quality yarn. So in the loom, the yarn would break, the yarn would have knots, the yarn would have entanglements, multiple inconveniences that forced him to get an idea on how to develop the handloom sector of Northeast. In 2001, he founded Orient Group. The founder's mother, my grandmother, and the founder, my father, started this in 2001. So we've been running around for more than 25 years with your blessing, and obviously God's blessing as well. So what Dad did initially, what the founder did, was he brought in quality yarn to the market. So after he brought in quality yarn to the market, all our weavers could not just weave and use the products themselves, but you could also sell. Could sell locally, could sell across the northeastern states, could sell across India, and now they're exporting. So many Naga designers, so many northeastern designers that you know of are exporting now. And that's what we want you guys to do as well. We want you guys to make business, right? We've been always looked upon as a backward part of the country. Of course not, hell no, right? So Orient Group then bought in quality dye yarn. So when we initially bought in our quality cotton in the market, when we let it out, initially it was very funny because people actually thought it was synthetic yarn because they were so surprised that cotton was so bright and cotton didn't bleed also. So they were very surprised to see, and they were like, no, this can't be cotton. This is not the cotton that we are used to. So weavers used to be like, no, this is synthetic yarn. So then, initially and slowly, people saw and people believed and people got convinced that no, this is actually cotton and this is actually good quality dyed yarn in the market. So initially we started back in 2001 with cotton only, and then we have introduced multiple brands. So I would like to take you through a few small videos. So let me show you first our Ramdhenu cotton video, sequentially the Reshmi video, then I'll show you other products as well. So can we have the Ramdhenu video? So in Northeast, we were the first to introduce Reshmi. So Reshmi is another form of natural yarn, okay? Like cotton, we are very pro-natural. So we are, I will not say we are against synthetic, but we are very pro-natural. So we manufacture all natural yarn only. And this year, like Reshmi, that we introduced first in Northeast, this year, in 2025, we introduced Bamboo Bliss as well. That is also Northeast's first bamboo dyed yarn. So can we have that video as well? So I want to talk to the weavers, and I want to say that now I still see that in Nagaland, unfortunately, a lot of acrylic is still in the market. A lot of synthetic yarn is still dominating your market, right? And this is not good for you and not good for business as well. So we want to encourage you. That's why we have come all the way from Guwahati over here. We want to give you a little exposure to the weavers. We want to tell you that when you weave, right? When you're weaving acrylic and when you're weaving with good quality dyed yarn, it takes the same amount of time to weave, right? It will take the same amount of time to weave, but the realization on seeds with good quality dyed yarn will be much more, which is what we want for you. We want your business to grow. We want all our clientele to, have a great business, do exports, and also bring, name to our Northeast. So obviously, I don't have to mention there's so many Naga designers, but like Kintem, for example. Hopefully you know Kintem, Lovi Twine, and Chakasang Women's Welfare Society. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but anyway. And those are few to name, but we also have, along with us, Perfect Weaves over here. So Perfect Weaves and all the designers that I mentioned, I can't recall all of them, but they are using our yarn now. And you can see the products. So right next to our stall, the stall number 3 is Perfect Weaves as well. So they have bought in beautiful fabrics that are made with our yarn. And I think they are now popular in Nagaland, and they have a lot of customers. We wish them all the best. So like that. So that's what we want to tell you. And also regarding our dyes and chemicals, what we do is we use azo-free dyes and chemicals. So what that means is basically you can export it. So in order to export, you need to maintain some international standards. So obviously color cannot bleed, and you cannot use any dyes and chemicals that will harm the environment. Obviously now with all the climate change and everything, you need to not harm the environment as well. So therefore, we use all our dyes and chemicals as azo-free. So these azo-free dyes and chemicals are not harmful to the environment, are not harmful to your skin, and you can very well make very good business with them. And also all our colors, be it red, be it darker shades, be it black, be it dark blue, whatever shades, we have almost 200 shades in our shade here. So all these shades are not, they don't bleed, the color is fast. So obviously, apart from that, I also want to say that we were graced by Miss Hekani Jakalu also visiting us in our industry. And as far as I know, government of Nagaland will probably open a yarn bank where you can get yarns at a subsidized rate. So if that happens, I hope the weavers, it will be helpful for the weavers as well. Apart from that, I don't want to take too much of your time. We'll obviously have a Q&A session. I hope we can get some questions in. But lastly, I want to invite everyone, firstly to our stall, because we are right over there, maybe 30 meters. But apart from that, I want to invite everyone here to come down and see our industry and see the production line that we are doing in Guwahati, in Assam. I'm pretty sure if any commute you have to go through Guwahati. So if you can, take a little bit of your time, you can take a little bit of your time. You can come down, you can have a visit, and you can see for yourself. Seeing is believing, right? So therefore, I invite everyone, and you're welcome to also bring your friends along if you may. And see the production line. We are now employing over more than 200 employees, and we are very proud to say that 99% of them are locals. We are not employing, people. It's not that we are against, but we are very pro to our northeastern people. So therefore, we are employing more than 99% of our workers are all the different tribes from Assam. Other people, other places as well. We have Nagamese people also. Naga people, not Nagamese. So we have Naga people also employed in our industry as well. So do come down, do see the production line, and a warm welcome to everyone. Please come down to our stall as well. Also, you can definitely visit the beautiful store next to us, Perfect Weaves, and see their fabrics as well, what they have created with our yarn. And that's about it. I thank you all for your time.